I'm James Mithcell. I'm the Chief Operating Officer at Fractional Source, and we help place C-level executives fractionally in public sector, so state and local government. So before we worked with Spacebar, really the biggest challenge we face in the public sector market is access to the buyer, the decision maker. In many cases, we're doing direct calls, cold calls, knocking on doors, going to conferences, but we really wanted a better way to reach our prime customer, and we felt that the newsletter was going to be that vehicle. I knew it was going to be a good relationship when we first all met, but I feel like they've been one of the most responsive vendors that we've worked with. And I've worked with a lot. I've been a buyer in a bunch of different positions before, and I don't feel like I'm buying something right now. I feel like it's a real partnership. I think the confidence that the Spacebar team exhibited really early on when we gave them the numbers that we were looking for in terms of subscriptions, it was almost like that objective, while it was important to us, that's the easy part. Let's talk about actually building stories that are meaningful to your audience. And I hadn't really thought about it that way. I was really concerned about getting that access that we talked about earlier and having meaningful engagements with folks in public sector. I didn't think that a newsletter could do it, but here we are, and it clearly has. They're very reactive to my workflow and my constraints. We have a monthly meeting where we go over all the statistics of the newsletter. So it's great. I don't feel like I was pushed into a process that they had. They adapted to my process, and it was, again, seamless. We see impact first in the subscriber count. We've grown exponentially over the last few months, and it's helped us actually predict who's going to be at our conferences when we go, and we can actually target conferences based off of the geography that our subscribers are coming from. We know our partners that we're working with in this space really like the fact that we have this newsletter because we can push some of their content as well, or at least speak to some of the stories and conferences that they're going to, and be a force multiplier in this space for them using the newsletter. And honestly, the biggest return here is being able to connect with folks in public sector in a way that is meaningful and differentiated from other organizations like ours and their sales motions. Absolutely go for it. It's been a game changer for us in terms of the time that I've gotten back during the day, where I've really spent probably 2 to 3 hours a day trying to curate my own newsletter from the ground up. I would say this has been a seamless and incredibly impactful experience for Fractional Source working with Spacebar.